Hey guys, welcome back to the sculpture. I am pretty much done with the sculpture. At this point, I'm just doing like little details. Remember, this is water-based clay. It's not oil clay, and you often don't see a lot of sculptors online using this. The reason I use water-based clay is that it's cheap. It's very readily available in every art store. You can even like go into your backyard depending on location and dig up clay. So that's why I use it. But the the problem is that I make it in a way that I fire it. So I'll take the sculpture and then I'll put it in the oven and then I'll fire it. But before we do that, we need to hollow out the sculpture. If you have questions about the hollowing out process, look in the sculpture in the videos below and you'll see how I did it. And you have to find a way to vent the clay. So I did it through the teddy bear onto the torso. And from then on, it should vent properly and it should fire. I also used grog clay. Grog clay means that it's a lot better for firing. So when you're firing, the grog clay lets you easily fire it. It's less dense, and it has the little particles of silica that help the firing process. But one thing I don't like is the surface quality, so I add some non-grog clay to the surface if I'm using like a brush or doing like little details. So it helps a little bit, but not really required. At first, I really did not like the grog clay, but now I'm kind of like learning to accept it. And there's ways of really using it. It dries a little bit faster, but not too bad. So, it is an interesting sculpture. I think I've gotten some mixed reviews from people. I think a lot of people don't like it, but I think it might be something very interesting. I don't know if this is going to be fired. And remember, another step on top of this is the patina. And I did do a couple of videos on doing a patina on sculptures. That's the part that I don't understand as much when sculpting. I don't do a lot of the painting. I don't do a lot of patina stuff. But recently, I've been kind of messing around with it, and I did order some metallic paint and some patina color that I plan on using it. Now, there is a way of faking the patina by just using acrylic paint or oil paint and painting in gold. There is kind of like this faux metallic paint that you could get. It could be copper or whatever. So, but the key in the painting process is that you want it to kind of layer it up and don't just paint it one surface. Before I was just painting it everything white or black, and I think all the sculptures look pretty bad in that case. So and I learned that just from a user that was watching my channel. It's like he got kind of upset I was doing it, and I didn't understand it. But he told me that, yeah, that looks terrible. And I think he was right. I think now that I'm getting more into the process of painting the patinas and sculptures, I do enjoy the final outcome a lot more. So I'm getting more into that. And I plan on doing some more videos of it. So using a bristle brush, you can kind of get into crevices where your hands or fingers can't get into. And I was struggling with the expression, but I kind of settled on this. I did look at a few references. You want to put your model in a very strong side light so you can pay attention to the shadows. And when you're pleased with the shadows, this process is called the coloring part of sculpture. You want to put it in a nice strong light, and then sometimes I even put another light on the other side so I can get the reflected light right. But also remember, when you paint it and you patina it, all the little imperfections do disappear, which is kind of cool. So the only next step is to remove it from the plastic, sign it, fire it, patina it. So quite a bit of stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.